Sieht schick aus. Ihr seid endlich hier. Mhm. Na, was denkt ihr? Fühlt sich das nicht an wie ein wirkliches Gericht? Im Gerichtssaal? Wie ein Hollywood-Filmset, richtig? Nicht mal knapp, es ist ziemlich scheiße. Okay. Jeder sollte seinen designierten Sitz finden und sich hinsetzen. Beeilt euch, beeilt euch! Ja, wir haben alle unsere Sitze gefunden. Das Bild ist ziemlich cool. Guckt euch das mal an. Das Bild ist ziemlich gut, Alter. Das macht es nur spannend. Und da sind auch die, guck mal, da rechts oben. Sayakas und Junkos Bilder sind gekreuzt, wie im Japanischen. Huiuiuiui. Ja. In einem riesigen Kreis. Los geht's. Okay. Man kann auch die Anspannung jemand anderem transferieren, weil es einfach ist. Ja. Los geht's. Los geht's. Ein tödliches Urteil, eine tödliche Täuschung. Ein tödlicher Verrat. Ein tödliches hier. Nicht Quiz, aber Rätsel. Eine tödliche Verteidigung, eine tödliche Hoffnung. Ein tödlicher Klassenurteil. Prozess. Klassenprozess, los geht's. Ja, wir wollen speichern. Los. Court Preparation. Open Hand E-Handbook, okay. Review Evidence, ja. Truth Bullets. Ja. Tools Uhrzeit. Es ging um einen Kampf. Ja. Warte, was ist der... Nicht Truth Bullets, sondern wir hatten noch irgendwo... Hier, Set Skills. Wir hatten ja 1, ne? Increase damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time. Oh, okay. Nehmen wir mal mit. Wir haben SP, okay. Müssen wir jetzt irgendwie Truth Bullets mitnehmen? Nee, okay. Okay, Marty einfach. Gut. Dann fangen wir an. Los geht's. Klassenprozess.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Okay.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Huh.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh Gott, er ist pervers.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, That about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Kommt noch eine weitere Person dazu? Oder warum gibt es 16?
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Okay. Es fängt jetzt an, die Debatte, um zu entscheiden, wer der wahre Mörder ist. Alles, was ich vorher gefunden habe, alles, was ich bemerkt habe. Ich muss definitiv darüber sprechen. Weil es geht nicht nur um mich. Jedermanns Leben steht auf dem Spiel. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Ja. Ja, bitte. Okay. Okay, ohne Pause. Okay. 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 Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, wir können... Die werden jetzt alle nonstop reden und dann müssen wir ein paar Sachen heraushören. Los geht's.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't
Nein.
have a chance to resist.
Bam. Hä? Irgendwas, ist komisch, was sie gesagt hat. Weil wenn Sayaka sich nicht gewehrt hätte, dann hätte es keine Erklärung darüber, was in meinem Zimmer passiert ist. For this first, we'd like to take a quick sidewalk, okay? Nice contradiction there. Okay. Okay. Within a group of statements, some words. Okay. Ja, habe ich. Ja. Ja. Ja, okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss...
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto.
In the bathroom. So it seems
Ja.
most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Bam, Junge. Nein, ist falsch. Okay, jetzt geht's ab.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Es gab definitiv einen Kampf, aber wer? Zwischen wen, ne?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Nein.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Wir müssen determinieren, was benutzt wurde, um Sayaka zu töten. Ja, das Küchenmesser, ne? Ich lasse jetzt mal alle reden.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch.
Ja, ja, okay. Ich dachte, da kommt noch weiter etwas. Los geht's.
Without a doubt.
So the killer used some random
Nein. Kitchen Knife Set. Sehr gut. Break.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Ja, Küchenmesser.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Es fehlt ein Messer.
That knife must be the murder weapon.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Was soll's denn heißen hier, Leon? Wir wissen, dass du es warst.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
So.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments.
Die Stimmen sind halt so
Otherwise,
leise.
what's the point of the trial?
Ja. Was ist denn Sinn hinter diesem ganzen Prozess? Wenn wir sofort auf Sachen springen, ne? So.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Ja, ja, Leon, du willst von dir ablenken. Ich sehe schon.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
Yep.
You really believe that?
Ja, wir glauben daran. Ja, sie hat recht. Es muss etwas geben, was wir durchbrechen können. Weil ich weiß ganz definitiv, dass ich nicht der Mörder bin. Oh. Es kann auch anderes gelernt werden. Okay, natürlich. Dann lese ich es mal durch. RB-Button? Okay. Okay. Wir können also die Zeit verlangsamen, aber nur begrenzt. Na dann, danke. Los geht's. Aois Account? Stimmt. Das Küchenmesser.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Ja.
Where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Na?
He did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining hall.
Nein. Aoi war da. Aoi war da.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Oh. Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Ja, genau. Die war halt in der Kantine. Und ein Messer verschwand.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
Ja.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Das macht keinen Sinn, weil wenn ich gewinnen würde, würden alle anderen sterben.
Idiot swimmer
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Heißt nur derjenige, der den Todesstoß auch vollführt, ist derjenige, der einen Abschluss kriegen kann.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Ja, es gab keinen, der geholfen hat.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Das ist eine gute Frage.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Oh nein.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Oh,
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
sehr gut. Huh.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nein.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Junge und ein Mädchen, was?
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Haben die nichts gesehen?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Oh, sag mir jetzt nicht Sayaka.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Ja, wusste ich doch. Scheiße. Jemand, der nicht da, hier ist, redet über...
Sayaka.
Ja.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Oh, scheiße. Ist es Sayaka? Sie wollte uns eventuell umbringen mit dem Küchenmesser. Ich schwöre dir. Es war, glaube ich, richtig, ihr nicht zu vertrauen. Aber wir warten noch. Ja, es war Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Meint deswegen Hiyoko, dass wir die ganze Wahrheit erfahren sollen, weil eventuell Sayaka uns töten wollte?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
Oh ja, die hatte definitiv vor, uns zu ermorden.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Yep.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh, shit.
What?
See? do it after all.
Oh nein.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Also grob gefasst, das Messer wurde von Sayaka genommen, aber jetzt haben wir unser Alibi damit zerstört, weil sie hat vielleicht das Messer genommen, aber wir hätten ja eventuell das Messer von ihr entwenden können, sie trotzdem töten können. Weil jetzt weiß man nicht mehr, was mit dem Messer danach passiert ist.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Verdammt, wenn ich nichts tue, dann werden sie mich dafür für den Mord schuldig machen. Verstehen Sie es nicht? Wenn sie mich hier verurteilen, wird jeder sterben.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Ach, Kyoko. Mann, ich lieb dich, Mann.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Weiter. Ich muss niesen. Oder, ne, erstmal trinken. Oh, also. Wow. Oh ne. Wir haben ein Alibi mit dem Schloss. Stimmt.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Das Schloss.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Haare?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Haare? Ja, erklär mal. Hangman's Gambit. Ich wollte gerade Hangermann lesen. Ja. Ab irgendeinem Zeitpunkt wird Hangman's Gambit stattfinden. Is to reveal an important phrase related to the... Okay, man muss wohl einen wichtigen Satz in Bezug auf die Geschehnisse rausziehen. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around. Was? Okay. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Also ich muss in der richtigen Reihenfolge abschießen. Okay. 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 Something that should have been at the scene, but it wasn't. Ja. Haare, glaube ich noch. If we can... Okay, wir müssen herausfinden, was es war, was gefehlt hat. So, schauen wir mal. Hangman's Gambit. Hair. Ja, Haare. Okay, das ist einfach dann, wenn man nur die Buchstaben raussuchen muss.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Es gab kein einziges Haar auf dem Boden.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yep.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Genau.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Ja, aber trotzdem.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Ja. Demjenigen das Zimmer gehört und der Mörder sind nicht die gleichen.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Nö.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yep.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Ihr habt das Schloss.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Ja, das Schloss.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Genau.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Genau.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Oh, warte. Warte, mir fällt gerade ein. Hat vielleicht Sayaka absichtlich die Namensschilder getauscht, damit wir aus Versehen in unser eigenes Zimmer wieder zurückgehen und denken, dass wir in Sayakas Zimmer reingehen? Oder wieso? Nee, keine Ahnung. Nee, das ist ja direkt wieder pennen gegangen, also macht es keinen Sinn, never mind.
What do you mean?
Was meinst du damit?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Genau.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Ja, genau. Schloss. Oh. Das Schloss, wo ist das Schloss? Da.
I got it!
Jawohl.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Genau, der Türknopf.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kirke sagt, ein komischer Akt. Ich habe es am Anfang nicht bemerkt, aber was ist denn der Schlüsselpunkt hier? Oh man, auch einiges. Okay, los geht's. Okay, man hat jetzt mehr Schwachpunkte. Okay. Okay, nur eine Lüge oder eine, ne? Hier. Unlogische Aussage wird eine Debatte sein. Okay, nicht alle Schwachstellen sind unbedingt falsch. Okay, falsch. Okay. Wir dürfen kein Vertrauen verlieren. Okay. Okay, wenn es 0 erreicht, haben wir verkackt. Okay, wir müssen jetzt Logik einsetzen. Okay. Los geht's. Es sollte nicht allzu schwer sein. Los geht's. Badezimmertür. Wahrscheinlich, dass man es anheben muss.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Ja.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Nein.
And finally, the culprit had Sayaka cornered.
To finish the job, they stabbed her with the kitchen knife.
It was you, wasn't it, Makoto? Admit it. We already know the answer.
Nee. Es war definitiv mit dem Abschließen. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely. Okay.
The incident took place in the coat. Sayaka was first attacked in the she
Das stimmt.
into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her, and they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally,
Nein.
the culprit had
To finish the job.
It was you! We already know the
Nein, es muss. Ja.
The incident took place. Sayaka was first attacked
So.
and fled into the
Then the killer ran it, and they got into the bath. At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked
Let's go jetzt. Meine Güte, da.
No, it's wrong.
Hab's ja nicht.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
Perfekt.
After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Jawohl.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Mhm.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Weil es halt klemmt, weil der Türrahmen nicht passt.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Mhm.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
Yep.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Der Mörder ging davon aus, dass die Badezimmertür definitiv abgesperrt war. So, they didn't know that the dog. Aber er wusste ja nicht, dass die Tür definitiv abgeschlossen werden kann. Ja, weil das Namensschild getauscht wurde. The crime took place in Cyclone. Nein. In meinem Zimmer.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
Genau.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Die Namensschilder wurden halt getauscht.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Genau.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Mhm.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Er ist ziemlich unzufrieden.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Genau.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Genau. Das habe ich die ganze Zeit versucht zu sagen.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Das werden wir später herausfinden.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Bitte nicht, Alter, du willst uns alle in den Tod jagen.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Aha, du hast eine Frage?
Oh, you.
Oh, du. Oh mein Gott, Celeste, bitte.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering,
How did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Das stimmt. Das haben wir noch nicht herausgefunden, wirklich.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Hatte der einen Schlüssel oder einfach nur das Schloss aufgeknackt?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
Nein. Der Schlüssel war in meinem Zimmer.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Ja.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are
Oh.
all unpickable.
Stimmt.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Einfach angeklopft.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
Nee, das kann ja nicht sein.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Okay.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Weil sie getan... because she asked me to do something particular. Ja, sie hat mich irgendwas gefragt, wovor sie wirklich Angst hatte. Ja. Ja, weil wir gesagt haben, dass sie nicht die Tür aufmachen soll. Scheiße. Nochmals? Scheiße, warte. Scheiße. Switching Rooms? Nee. Scheiße, das wird jetzt schwer. Wollen wir die Zimmer getauscht haben? Vielleicht das hier?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Ah, gut, okay.
That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Gut. Okay. Ich war jetzt noch verwirrt, ob das die Antwort auch gilt. Aber da steckt halt in der Antwort steckt halt mehr dahinter, wisst ihr? Ja, auch wenn du es bist, werde ich es definitiv nicht öffnen, genau.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Ja, das ist das Ding.
Huh?
Sie hat uns versucht zu ermorden.
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Warte. Es gibt etwas, was ich mit dir besprechen will. Nur wir beide. In 5 Minuten. Besuch mich in meinem Zimmer. Sayaka. Oh, was? Sie hat jemanden eingeladen. Überprüfe nochmal den Namensschilder, damit du sicher gehen kannst, dass du nicht im falschen Zimmer bist, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Oh, wow.
And these are the words that appear.
Sie hat also höchstwahrscheinlich Leon eingeladen. Oh mein Gott. Und wollte Leon ermorden. Also nicht uns, sondern Leon.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Sie wollte Leon ermorden.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Alter.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Oh.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
Nee, oh mein Gott, die wollten es doch alle umbringen. Weil, was mir jetzt gerade einfällt, hat jemanden eingeladen, hat dann Mord begangen. Er wollte Mord begehen, und das alles auf Makoto schieben, weil es in seinem Zimmer war.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Oh ja, Sayaka. Dann diese Notiz. Sayaka hat geschrieben, ja.
but why?
Warum? Warum
Why would
wird's...
she write that?
Oh.
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone.
Oh. Oh.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Oh.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Oh Gott, ja.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Natürlich, Celeste.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh. Make your argument, okay. Dorm nameplate.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Ja.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Genau.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Warte, was? Warte, was? So in other words, ne, ich will das so in other words lesen. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connections to what happened. Hä, wieso das denn? The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is... Ja, genau. Nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Genau.
In the note, it specifically says my room.
Ja.
So then they would have gone
Exactly. The room that Makoto was... So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did...
they would not have any...
It certainly would seem that way.
Aber es kann beides richtig sein. Weil im Endeffekt haben wir ja eigentlich das Namensschild dort.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms,
Genau.
correct? But in the note, the place they were asked, it specifically says my room.
Ja.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying
Nein,
in.
es muss die Namensschilder sein. So. Das ist halt das Break.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Oh, sehr gut. Das war das Richtige.
They
Gut.
got switched?
They got switched? Ja.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Hmm.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Yep.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Es war Sayaka.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka. Ja. Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Genau.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yep, genau. Come see me in my room. Ach, achte auf die Namensschilder, um sicherzugehen, dass du nicht im falschen Zimmer bist.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Genau.
What?
Obwohl, ne, das mit dem Zimmertauschen war, glaube ich, Zufall. Aber ich bin mir nicht so ganz sicher.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
Genau.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Genau.
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yep.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Warum sieht auch Leon die ganze Zeit so bedrückt aus, Alter? Wir wissen, dass du es bist.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Genau.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Weil sie dort Staubdinger hat, ne, so Goldfleckchen hatte. Ja. Da. Aber warte mal. Ne, hier, ne? Genau.
I got it!
Da, so.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Yep.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Ja, ganz genau, Kiyotaka.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Solve this mystery. Was in meinem Zimmer passiert ist. Was, ja, wir müssen es klar machen. Oh, noch mehr. Non-stop Debates, okay. Ja. Starting with the next one, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Oh, wir haben jetzt mehrere. Ach, Scheiße. Oh, Scheiße, okay. You can press LB to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullets to fire. Okay. 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 For our purpose this time, this logic difficulty will be set to mean. Okay. Okay, jetzt bin ich gespannt. Wir müssen jetzt mehrere Sachen auswählen. Replica Sword, Kitchen Knife Set, Replica... Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
Okay.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Wir warten noch.
That's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Genau.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Achso, nur einmal? Okay. Wenn die Person wirklich das Schwert hat, warte, if the person with the sword really attacked. Stimmt. Oh, nein! Sie hat mit dem Messer direkt angegriffen und der Typ hat direkt die Scheide genommen, um sich zu verteidigen. Nochmal. Nein.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back.
Aber wie machst du es jetzt?
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took
And they killed
Nein, 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 nein. Wie machst du es jetzt? Wie machst du es jetzt?
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Nein, nein, nein.
And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Nein.
A sword-based sneak attack.
Nein. Nein, 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 nein. Ist das jetzt die richtige Antwort? Break? Ich glaube schon.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Okay, sehr gut, sehr gut.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
Genau.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Einen Moment kurz. Einen Moment. Einen Moment, ja? Sorry. Ich muss gerade was gucken. Ja, einmal, sorry. Ich habe gerade was erhalten, deswegen. So. Wir wollten mir das kurz anschauen. Ah, wieso kann ich mir das nicht anschauen? So, okay. Dann wechseln wir mal hier rüber. Und ja, weiter geht's.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Ja, es gibt keine Erklärung dafür, warum es einen Kratzer auf der Scheide gab.
If you are going to attack with the sword, you take it out of the sheath first, right?
Genau. Du ziehst erst aus der Scheide und dann greifst du an.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Genau.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Genau.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Nee, das nicht. Nee.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
Nee, glaube ich nicht.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
Nee, glaube ich nicht.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Ja, glaube ich auch. Sie hat angefangen anzugreifen.
What?
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Welcher Teil ihres Körpers? Sie hat nie ein... Ach ja, stimmt, ihre Hände. Da sind ja keine Glitzer, ne? Ja, hier. Genau.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Genau.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Weil einfach das Schwert, ne, sehr abbröckelt.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
Yep.
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Ja.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way she was gold coated auf hands because, weil ihre Hände noch blutig waren. Und ja. Ach ne, das Wasser ist ja abgeschaltet. Das Wasser ist ja abgeschaltet, genau.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Genau, was ist abgeschaltet?
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Wow, wir sind ein paar Tage schon hier.
Oh my.
Oh mein, ja.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
Was soll das denn, Alter?
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Genau.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Genau, sie hat attackiert.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Yep.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Ich wusste es doch, sie war einfach ein Psychopath. Was?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Genau.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Stimmt, doch, sie hat's vorgeschlagen. Wir haben ja gefragt, ob sie nicht bei uns pennen will, aber sie hat gesagt, nee, wir können ja tauschen.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
Um es dann anzuschwärzen.
was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Yep.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Deswegen meinte Kyoko, dass ich die ganze Wahrheit erfahren soll.
That would also explain why she would switch the name
Ja.
plates.
Gute Nacht.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Yep.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Alter, die dumme Sau, ne?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Oho.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Ja, sie wollten uns alles anschwärzen.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Oh.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Yep.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Yep.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Sie weiß doch schon die Antwort. Was ist dein Problem, Alter? Ist dann wirklich alles zu Ende? Obviously, I'm committed to find... Ja, aber was kann ich denn tun? Nun, nee, wir wissen schon. Doch, es gibt irgendwas. Doch, es gibt irgendwas. Sie hat noch einen Nachstell lassen. Dying Message, genau. Da, die Zahl.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Doch.
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Nein.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
Nee.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who, but there just aren't any more clues, right?
Doch.
No, that's wrong.
Wir haben noch die Zahl, was eigentlich sein Name ist.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Es ist Leon.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Ja, Finger. Ja.
I
Ihr
got
linker
it.
Zeigefinger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still... What the heck do those numbers mean?
Es sind keine Nummern.
11037?
Es sind keine Nummern.
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Genau. Leon nämlich.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Yep.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Oh.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Doch. Verdammt, es hat keinen Sinn. Ich weiß einfach. Doch.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Genau. Hä? Dreh es? Ich glaube, ich sehe etwas.
Oh my god.
Oh mein Gott.
Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Leon. Sayaka's letzte Nachricht enthüllt, wer den wahren Namen des Killers. Ja, wir drehen es um. Es ist Leon. Leon, wo bist du? Da.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Mhm.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Leon. Yep, erwischt.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Nein.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
Nee.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Yep.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Haare. It's that thing that I found on the ground in front of the... Ja. Wo ist es gerade? Da.
I got it!
Genau.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Genau.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Genau.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Ja, weil jemand muss ja aus der Ferne das eingeschaltet haben. Mit einem präzisen Wurf. Wer ist denn wohl ein Baseballspieler, hm?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Which killer wasn't able to get rid of? Ja. Wie es, wie? Wie es halt, entfernt wurde.
Closely at how the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Es wurde halt geworfen.
Oh yeah, That's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Ja.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Hä? Nein, das ist falsch. Oh. Okay, der wehrt sich halt, der wehrt sich. Make your argument. Shattered Crystal Ball, genau.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Nein, das ist noch unwichtig.
The only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Na?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Nein, musst du nicht.
No, that's wrong.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Yep.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Doch, kannst du, indem du einen Kristallball darauf wirfst.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Schmeißen.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
Yep.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Jemand hat's eingeschaltet, ja. Genau.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Yep, genau so ist es.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Natürlich, wenn du ein Baseballspieler bist.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Nein, du bist ein Baseballspieler.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Ultimate Baseball Star.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
Doch, das bist du.
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
Okay, was muss ich jetzt tun?
And with that, we can end this.
Okay.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear me out? Yeah, absolutely. Jetzt bin ich gespannt, was man machen muss. And last and a closing argument, ja. In this phase, you'll give all a complete summary of the case, ja. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book, okay. However, you will notice that, ja. Einige Teile fehlen, ja. Okay, ich muss die... Okay. If you take aim at the missing section and press the A button. Holy cow, you get a hint. Okay. Okay, wir müssen jetzt ein Comicbuch vervollständigen. Mit den Events. Climax, Interference, Start. Okay, 20 Minuten haben wir dafür. Zeit. Okay, wir von rechts nach links anfangen. So. Nee, wir müssen mal gucken. Erstmal begann es ja mit der Tür. Ja. So begang's, ja. Und als er dann die Tür geöffnet hat und geschlossen hat, hat der anscheinend irgendetwas gesagt. Und sie hat ihn versucht anzugreifen. Und er hat es aber blockiert. Oder? So vielleicht? Ne, er muss erstmal das Schwert nehmen. Ne, so. Und dann hat er es blockiert. Genau. Und dann hat er sie aufs Handgelenk geschlagen. Und sie hat dann das Messer fallen gelassen. So. Sie natürlich Handgelenk gebrochen. Rannte zur Tür. Er ihr hinterher, aber kriegt die Tür nicht auf. Sie hat Panik bekommen. Im Badezimmer. Warte. Was mit dem Schwert hier? Was ist mit dem Schwert hier? Das Schwert ist noch ein bisschen irritierend. Nee, das muss dann so sein. Weil der erinnert sich wahrscheinlich, dass das Messer, ne? So. Ne, der kommt rein, genau. Und ja, sie ist nervös, greift ihn an, verfehlt natürlich. Sieht dann das Messer, zückt, das Schwert zückt, hält das, blockt die Attacke, klatscht ihr auf das Handgelenk, zieht das Schwert aus der Scheide, sie sprintet natürlich ins Badezimmer und er kriegt Panik, versucht die Tür aufzukriegen, kriegt er nicht auf und sie kriegt Panik und dann versucht es aufzuschließen. Zack. So, versucht es aufzuschließen, ja. Tötet sie. Sie liegt dort. Ne, tötet sie noch nicht dort. Das ist gerade, glaube ich, noch nicht wichtig. Hat sie schon dort abgestochen, ja. Aber was brauchen wir dann hierfür? Sie hat wahrscheinlich das geschrieben, damit ich es nicht sehen konnte, bevor sie getötet wurde. Genau. Sie wurde dann getötet. Er erschöpft. Akt 3. Nimmt die Scheiße hier, räumt damit auf. Genau. Ach, das ist kein Handgewehr, das ist irgendwie so ein komisches Teil. Ging dann zum Abfallraum. Nahm die Kugel und schleuderte die mit voller Wucht drauf. Traf natürlich. Zerbrach natürlich. Dann hat er das halt zusammengerollt. Und dann ist da rein... Warte mal kurz. Haben wir noch was anderes hier? Ne, so, genau. Reingeschmissen mit voller Wucht. Aber ein Stück blieb da noch hängen. Er hat es aber ignoriert. Psychopathische Grenze und dann zack. Los geht's.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Genau.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
Das war aber nicht abgeschlossen.
Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon. Complete, wir haben es geschafft.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Okay.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Oh, bin ich? Hab ich? Ich habe den Beweis. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Ja, oh Gott, was denn jetzt? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. Ja. Wenn das passiert, wirst du sie im Kampf angehen. Ja. Ja. AKA BTB, by the way. Ja. During BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in a time with a rhythm. Okay, was? You lie, you lie, you lie. Match your button press with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Okay. To lock on. Okay. Where's your proof? Okay. This also you locked on with Y button. What? Hä, was? Ich muss im Rhythmus A drücken und dann gleich das Y drücken? Was? On with the... Warte, was? Okay. Ja. Okay. Okay, ich habe jetzt Angst, wie schwer es sein wird, aber ja. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wie es funktionieren soll.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
When the killer removed the screws from... Ja. They didn't use anything. Ja, genau, der hatte sein eigenes dabei.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Genau. Die haben benutzt... Warte, they use something of their own to remove the screws. Ja, Schraubenzieher.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Er rastet komplett aus. Ich muss... Ja. Unabstreitbaren Beweis liefern. Okay. The Mount of Truth. Okay, hoffentlich geht's jetzt.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
So.
Stupid. You lied. Stop talking. Shut
So.
up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
Ich verstehe nicht ganz genau, wie es funktionieren soll.
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Hä? Ich verstehe nicht, was ich machen soll.
You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Hä, ich verstehe es nicht. Ich verstehe nicht, was ich machen soll. Juhu, hallo, Butter. Ja, aber nein, niemand will, ich glaube, was ich sagen will. Oh. Nein, 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 nein. Wir haben verloren. Hallo, Butter. Ich hab verkackt. Nein, ich hab verkackt. Aber Makoto war nicht derjenige, der es war. Zu schade. Viel Glück. Ja, ja. Jeder wird jetzt bestraft.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Alter, aber ich habe nicht verstanden, was ich machen musste. Yes, please. Was muss ich denn machen? Irgendwann muss der Y drücken, aber ich habe es nicht so ganz verstanden, wann. Ja. Wie funktioniert das jetzt nochmal? Ja. Genau. You want to destroy yourself in time with a rhythm. Ja. Na, wie ist Arbeit gewesen, Butter? Ja. Press the A button to log on to... Ja. Hä? Ich verstehe es aber nicht so ganz, wie das funktionieren soll. Ich locke darauf an, indem ich die ganze Zeit A drücke. Aber ich kann auch nicht gleichzeitig alles lesen. Ja, ja, warte. So, gucken wir mal. Nochmal, bitte.
When the killer removed this instead.
I refuse to. Stupid.
So, was passiert, wenn ich nichts drücke?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Ah, weiß der Proof. Ne?
You lied. Stop talking. Shut up. Here's your proof. You kidding me? Not a chance.
So. Ah!
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof?
So, jetzt verstehe ich, was sie wollen.
Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Jetzt verstehe ich, was sie wollen. Ich muss alles markieren. Ich muss alles markieren. Alter.
You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid.
So, Final Strike.
Where's your proof?
Ah, jetzt hab ich verstanden, Alter. Ja, wir haben ihn zerstört. Break.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Ja, man muss die ganze Zeit das erstmal markieren und dann erst schießen.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Genau.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools in...
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Genau, der ging erstmal vielleicht in sein Zimmer zurück und dann.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Und ging halt zurück in sein Zimmer.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Sein eigenes.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh mein Gott. Er verliert die Fassung.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Ja, er hat die Fassung verloren. Sehr gut, wir haben ein A bekommen. Ja, größtenteils A. Sehr schön. Nice. 75. Nice.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Alright.
Okay, then let's get excited!
Yep.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Und alle wählen jetzt wahrscheinlich Leon. Yep. Schuldig. Scheint's wohl, ihr lag alle richtig. Der Geschwätz in diesem Fall war derjenige, der Sayaka getötet hat. War niemand anderes als Leon Kubata. Oh.
Hey, hold on.
Warte für eine Sekunde. Leon. Leon, hast du wirklich Sayaka getötet? Ich glaub's nicht.
You son of a bitch.
Hurensohn, was zur Hölle ist falsch mit dir?
I didn't have a choice.
Ich hätte keine andere Wahl. Es war einfach nur töten oder getötet werden.
So, that's why...
Deswegen habe ich sie als erstes getötet.
None of you are any different.
Niemand von euch ist anders als ich. Ein falscher Schritt und ihr werdet derjenige, der hier stehen würde. Und ihr wird hier stehen. Es war einfach nur Pech, dass ich hier gelandet bin.
I was just unlucky. That's all.
Ich hätte einfach nur Pech. Oh.
Hey, come on!
Hey, kommt schon. Soll ich einfach... erwarte einfach, dass ich meinen Tod akzeptiere? Alles wird klar. Ja. Die Entscheidung war richtig, die wir getroffen haben. Aber wenn ich darüber nachdenke, möchte ich sagen, wäre ich, glaube ich, besser, wenn ich falsch liegen würde. Wenn das, was wir jetzt erfahren haben, wirklich wahr ist, war die Tatsache, dass Sayaka den Mord an mich schieben wollte. Aber auch wenn das wahr ist, kann ich nicht verneinen, dass sie falsch lag. Wenn man das bedenkt, ist das Genie wegen diesem Video. Sogar ich konnte nicht mal ertragen, was ich gesehen habe. Wenn ich derjenige war und etwas mit diesem Video zu tun hätte, ich wüsste nicht. Nun sind wir hier gefangen, ohne einen Weg raus. Sie warten definitiv auf mich. Ich kann hier nicht stecken bleiben. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams of her. Was ihr noch sehr viel wichtiger war, ihre Träume, ihre Freunde. Zu sehen, dass so etwas an ihnen widerfahren ist. Und Sayaka. Ich habe alles dafür getan, um diesen Traum zu erreichen. Ja, genau. Deswegen hat Sayaka für die Freunde, die ihr so wichtig waren. Deswegen hat sie mich verraten. Also, als sie gesagt hat,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
genau. Sie hat mich von Anfang an belogen. Sie hat mich benutzt. Ist es das, warum sie mich von Anfang an angesprochen hat? Ich glaube, wir werden es nie wissen. Ich glaube, ich kann halt keinen Tod mehr befragen. Wenn du einmal tot bist, war es das. Oh mein Gott. Die Unterhaltungsindustrie muss ziemlich beängstigend sein, hä? Ich meine, nur jemand zu töten, weil du diese Beziehungen pflegst. Sie war so lieb und nett äußerlich, aber innen drin wurde sie einfach nur wahnsinnig. Was hast du gesagt? Ich verstehe es, wirklich, jap. Du bist in richtiger Verzweiflung, dank Sayakas Verrat, richtig? Ja. Mitgefühl, Intimität, Liebe. Je stärker diese Gefühle sind, desto stärker ist die Verzweiflung, wenn die kollabieren. Hör auf, uns zu verarschen, das ist all deine Schuld. Dass Sayaka gezwungen wurde, so etwas zu tun. Alles davon. Alles. Alles ist deine Schuld. In einer purem Wahnsinn sprang ich auf Monokuma. Aber es reicht. Auch wenn ich wütend war, hat sich Kyoka an meinen Arm gegriffen. Ihr Griff war wie Eisen, stark genug, um eine Wunde zu hinterlassen.
Calm down.
Aber ich will... Wenn du wirklich ihren Feinden büßen lassen willst, musst du es erstmal beruhen lassen. Verdammt! Oh, das war ziemlich knapp. Ich dachte, du willst mich als nächstes zusammenschlagen. Du hast nur gerade eben die Bestrafung vermieden.
Yes, indeed.
Nun denn. Ihr habt die wahre Identität des Mörders entdeckt. Der Geschwärzte Leon Kowata wird seine Bestrafung als annehmen oder kriegen.
Punishment?
Bestrafung?
You mean execution?
Du meinst wohl Exekution?
Wait a second.
Warte! Ich hatte keine andere Wahl, ich musste sie töten.
Yeah, that's
Ja. Ich habe mich nur beschützt im Eifer des Gefechts. Es war Selbstverteidigung. Wie ist das Selbstverteidigung? Wenn du, als du dich in das Badezimmer eingebrochen bist, hast du oder nicht dein eigenes Werkzeug benutzt? Nachdem sie sich im Badezimmer eingesperrt hat, bist du den ganzen Weg zu deinem Zimmer gelaufen. Und dann den ganzen Weg wieder zurückgelaufen, bis ins Badezimmer eingebrochen und hast sie getötet. Liege ich da falsch?
Do you understand?
Du hattest oft die Chance gehabt, aufzuhören, zu stoppen. Aber du hast dich dagegen entschieden. Liegt das nicht vielleicht daran, dass du auch die Intention hattest, jemanden zu ermorden? Nein, das ist nicht. Hör auf. Hör auf. Ich hatte genug davon. Oh, bist du dir sicher? Du warst mit ihr am nächsten Fall verbunden, nicht wahr? Er hat deine wichtige Sayaka getötet, verstehst du das? Ich glaube nicht, dass Leon der Einzige ist, der hier nicht anzukreien, dem man die Schuld zuweisen kann. Ich will auch nicht Sayaka dafür beschuldigen, weil er der Beschuldigte ist. Was? Wenn es nicht dich gäbe, hätte das niemals Leon oder Sayaka widerfahren. Wir sollen uns nicht gegeneinander bekämpfen. Wir sollen gegen den kämpfen, der uns in die Situation gepackt hat, dem Genie. Oh, hast du gerade deinen Sinn für Gerechtigkeit erweckt? Ja, zufälligerweise gibt es nichts Unethischeres als einen unerschütterlichen Sinn für Gerechtigkeit. Genau, das sind diese Leute, die Krieg auf der ganzen Welt führen. Ist das die Art von Gerechtigkeit, die in dir erwacht ist? Halt der Maul! Okay, nun dann. Viel wichtiger. Wir warten die ganze Zeit auf die Exekution. Nun, lass uns beeilen. Ich flehe dich an, bitte tu das nicht.
Hey, come
Nee.
on now.
Nicht mehr betteln. Keine Entschuldigung mehr. Oder keine Ausreden mehr. Du musst die Strafe für den Regelbruch bezahlen. Die Gesellschaft fordert das.
Stop, please!
Bitte hör auf.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Ich habe einen... Ja, los geht's.
No, 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 no!
Und er stirbt jetzt.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Yep.
No!
Und er stirbt jetzt. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for his punishment. Oh Gott. Alter. 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 Baseballs? Und alle schauen zu. The 10.000 Schüsse, okay. Alter, what the fuck? Alter. Einfach nur krass. Was wir sahen. Das war das wahre Gesicht der Verzweiflung. Ich meine, wenn wir es nicht so nennen können, wie sollten wir es denn sonst nennen? Extrem, wow. Mein Mann, mein Adrenalin pumpt gerade aus der Kontrolle. Das geht dir nur vor sich.
I can't take it.
Ich kann es nicht mehr tragen. Müssen wir es immer noch die ganze Zeit tun? Ich kann es nicht mehr tragen.
Well?
Nun, wenn du es nicht magst. Nun, wenn du es nicht mehr tragen kannst, musst du schwören, all deine Kontakte zu kappen und mit der Außenwelt zu kappen und das Leben hier akzeptieren. Aber es geht halt nur, wenn alle das hier akzeptieren.
Damn you!
Mann, fick dich. Warum zum Fick tust du diesen ganzen bösen Scheiß uns an? Böse? Du tust so, als ob ich irgendwie ein dunkler, schlimmer, geheimer Gesellschaftstyp bin oder so. Oder in diesem Fall ein Bär?
Well,
Ja, okay. Warum tust du das dann nur an? Warum tust du das uns nur so an? Es scheint so, als ob der Sinn aus etwas zu ziehen, was keinen Sinn ergibt. Es ist irgendwie, als ob ihr eine Meile auf eine Waage packen wollt. Ich glaube nicht, dass das möglich ist. glaube nicht, dass was du und ich sagen irgendwie zusammenpassen. Du Arschloch. Ich weiß nicht, wer du bist, aber ich werde deinen Arsch in den Boden klatschen. Ne? Ich werde dich zusammenschlagen halt. Oh, du musst mich wieder richtig hassen, wenn du so wütend wirst, ha? Aber wenn du das tust und du den falschen Baum anwälzt. Was auch geschehen ist, ist geschehen, weil einer von euch sich entschieden hat, hier rauszukommen, stimmt? Egal wie viel Zeit hier flöten geht. You can't cut free from... Ihr könnt euch nicht von eurem Regrets, wenn man etwas bereut, von euren Bereuerungen von der Außenwelt sich abschneiden kann. Ihr seid schuld. Natürlich können wir uns nicht von der Außenwelt abschneiden. Wir sind hier in diesem kranken Ort hier gefangen. Hm? Du bist hier gefangen, oder? Nun, sobald ihr all die Mysterien dieser Schule entdeckt habt, wird euer Denken sich definitiv ändern. Oh. Ihr werdet denken, Mann, es ist wundervoll hier für immer zu leben. Was versuchst du uns zu sagen?
Hey.
Ich glaube, da steckt etwas tiefer dran. Das ist geil, Wichtiges dran. Genau wie vorher.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the punishment. Ja, jeder wartet dann darauf.
Hey.
Wenn du sagst jeder, Mann, wen meinst du denn damit? Sorry, ich habe alles, was ich zu sagen hatte. Ist das hier eine Fernsehshow? Ich muss ja noch ein bisschen Spaß für später sparen. Tschüss. Und dann war er weg. Ja. Er hat uns die bittere Realität halt offenbart. Ja. Mann, das war eine lange Folge heute. Nachdem er auch weg war, standen wir dort für immer, ohne uns bewegen zu können. Ne, ich glaube, es war nicht mal wirklich so lange. Jeder hat das Gefühl der Zeit verloren. Wir hatten einfach alle nur zu viel Angst. Angst, allein zu sein. Niemand hat versucht zu reden. Ihre Gesichter waren Stein. Ihre Stimmen tot. Aber es war in diesem Moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, kann ich für eine Sekunde mit dir sprechen? Sie kam zu mir und hat mir ins Ohr geflüstert.
Makoto.
Bevor wir zurückgehen, gibt es etwas, worüber ich mit dir reden will. Es geht um Sayaka, oder? Ich bin überrascht, dass du es herausgefunden hast.
Listen.
Ich habe dir gesagt, bevor der Klassenprozess angefangen hat. Du musst dieses Mysterium für dich selbst herausfinden. Du wolltest, dass ich selbst realisiere, wie Sayaka mich hintergangen hat, oder? Dieser Gedanke ist mir nie untergekommen. Ich fühle mich so dumm. Wie ein Idiot. Dass ich so ein einfaches Ziel wurde.
It's true.
Sayaka wollte dich hintergehen. Das ist ein Fakt, den wir nicht ändern können. Aber bis zum Ende war sie mit ihrer Entscheidung nicht sicher. Deswegen hat sie, als sie im Sterben lag, über dich nachgedacht hat. Sie hat über mich nachgedacht? Du kannst doch so etwas nicht sagen. Ich meine, wir wissen das sowas doch nicht. Nur Sayaka könnte sowas wissen und wir können sie nicht mehr fragen.
However.
Auch wenn du nicht mehr fragen kannst. Du kannst dir denken. Glaubst du nicht? Ihre letzten Gedanken war, wie sie sich beschützen konnte. Wieso? Wahrscheinlich wegen dem Namen, den sie geschrieben hat.
So.
Der Fakt, dass sie ihre letzte Energie benutzt hat, um ihre letzte Nachricht zu schreiben, beweist das. Wenn sie wirklich nicht gedacht hätte, was dir passiert wäre, hätte sie niemals diese Nachricht hinterlassen. Nun, vielleicht wollte sie sich einfach nur an der Person rächen, die sie getötet hat.
Certainly.
Das ist definitiv eine Möglichkeit. Aber ich glaube nicht, dass es das war.
Anyway.
Sie war einfach nur unentschieden. sie wussten nicht, also sie waren sich nicht sicher, ob sie jemanden töten konnte oder dich hintergehen könnte. Weswegen auch ihr Plan gescheitert ist. Ihr Zögern hat das Scheitern hervorgerufen.
Right.
Es ist ziemlich ironisch, wenn du darüber nachdenkst. Warum sagst du mir das alles? Weil du die Person bist, die alles überstehen kann. Weil du den Tod, an den Tod der, ja. Weil du den Tod von deinen Freunden Saika und Leon hinter dich bringen kannst und trotzdem weitergehen kannst.
Correct.
Ohne so jemanden würden die anderen niemals von so einer verzweifelten Situation sich frei brechen können. Den Tod hinter sich lassen? Das ist... Ich könnte sowas nie tun. Nein. Ich werde sie bis zum Rest meiner Tage mit mir tragen. Wie kann ich denn die einfach hinter mich bringen? Leon Saika, ich werde sie mit mir für immer tragen. Ich werde deren Inneren mit mir tragen, wo immer ich hingehe. Also anstatt das zu vergessen, willst du die schwere Route. Nun, ich habe sehr große Erwartungen an dich. Als sie das gesagt hat, hat sie ein kleines Lächeln gezeigt.
Hey.
Jedenfalls, ich muss zugeben, ich bin etwas neugierig. Woher wusstest du, dass ich mit dir über Saika sprechen wollte? Nun, ich bin ein Hellseher.
What?
Hä? Ja, ich mache nur Spaß. Ich habe einfach nur ein gutes Bauchgefühl. Wow. Er hat ihren Spruch benutzt. Kapitel 1 zu überleben. Das Ende. 12 Schüler sind noch da. Alter. Und es wird beim nächsten Mal weitergehen. Puh. Wir haben einen Verzweiflungsschläger bekommen. Ja, ich will speichern. Wir haben das erste Kapitel geschafft. Perfekt. Nachtzeit? Naja. Ich speichere nochmal. Mit der grusigen Musik. Und dann würde ich sagen, Freunde, Kapitel 1 ist zu Ende. Und wir machen dann beim nächsten Mal weiter, okay? Mit dieser beunruhigenden Musik. Also dann, Freunde, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.